Okay, so this is Unit 1BC test reviews. Remember, there is also 1A that is also, there's another test review for that. So the test will be on 1A, B, and C. All right, let's get started. So increasing, decreasing, you have to label the graph from left to right. So you're always thinking from left to right. You start on the graph on the left side, and you're going downhill, so that's decreasing. And then it turns and it goes uphill, so it's increasing. And we have to label, these are increasing and decreasing are always the x values. So I always think of left to right, the different parts of those graphs. How far left will this graph go, this side? It'll keep going left slightly forever, and left forever will eventually get into the negative numbers. So left forever will go to negative infinity. And then how far right will that graph go? How far does it decrease to? It decreases to, that coordinate is 4, 2. So the 4 is what I'm looking for, the x values. So it's going to be negative infinity. Oh no, sorry, that's the wrong one. We're going to decrease from negative infinity to 4. And you can put a bracket or a parenthesis, does not matter. Increasing, starts increasing at 4. And it'll go to the right forever. Right forever on the x-axis is positive infinity. So it's going to go to the right forever to positive infinity. Domain. Domain is how far left to how far right does the graph go. So domain-wise, we have graph starts on the left. It's going to go left forever. So left forever is negative infinity. And how far right will it go? Well, it'll continue to the right forever. Right forever is positive infinity. So our domain is negative infinity to positive infinity. Range. Range is the lowest y value, which is 2. So 2 to what's the highest y value? Well, you can follow the right side or the left side of the graph. Both are going to go up to positive infinity, the y values. I mean, it's going to go up, up, up. Look at the y values. 2, 4, 6, 8. Up forever is positive infinity. So it's going to go to positive infinity. Zeros, where's it across the y-axis or x-axis? It doesn't. So zeros in this case, we're going to say none. Don't put 0, because that means that it actually would cross at 0. Y-intercepts. Well, I don't see a y-intercept right here. Well, let's estimate it. So that'd be 10, 12, 14, 16, let's say somewhere around 20. So that'd be your y-intercept. Now end behavior. End behavior is talking about the ends of the graph. So let's look at left end, the leftmost arrow. The two directions that arrow is going left and it's going up. How far left will it go? It'll continue left forever. Left forever on the x-axis is negative infinity. How far up will it go? Well, it'll keep going up forever. Up forever on the y-axis is positive infinity. Left is your x values. X values are going to negative infinity. Up is your y values going to positive infinity. So x is going to negative infinity. The y values are going to positive infinity. Now let's look on the other side. The right arrow, the right end is going right. That's the direction it's pointing, and it's going up. How far right will it go? It'll never stop. So never stopping on the right, the x-axis is infinity. How high will it go? It'll keep going up forever to positive infinity. So it has x is right and left. X is going to positive infinity. Up is the y values, and they'll go to infinity. All right, let's do number 2. So we have from left to right. Start with labeling it. Left to right. And go up as you're traveling along. That is increasing all the way till this maximum point. And then it's going to turn and it'll be decreasing, going down, 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 down. So it's decreasing. So we're increasing from the left. How far left will it come from? Well, it'll keep going left forever. Left forever is negative infinity. From the left, x values. So it's going to be increasing from negative infinity. Where does it stop increasing? It stops at 2, the x value of 2. Oh, let's put a bracket around it. If you put a bracket around, you'll always be right in this unit. It's equal to. And then let's look at decreasing. It starts decreasing at 2. And where will it stop decreasing? To the right. It'll keep going right, and it'll keep on going right forever. Right forever is positive infinity. This will keep going right, and the x values will be positive infinity. Domain. Domain is how far left to how far right the graph goes. The graph is going to the left forever. Left forever is negative infinity. Keeps going to the right, and it'll keep going to the right forever. Which right forever means it'll cross over into positive numbers, and it'll go to positive infinity. The range value is going to be how low does the graph go? So I always start at the bottom of the graph. They're going to go to negative infinity in the y values. And where's it going to top out at? It's going to top out at the y value of 0. Zeros, negative 2, y-intercept. Where's it going to cross the y-axis? 6, 8, 10, 12, maybe negative 20, negative 18, somewhere in there. Anywhere's close. Anything really smaller than negative 6 should be fine. End behavior. End behavior is talking about the ends of the graph. So I always start on the left. As x, so that arrow is going left and down. How far left will it go? Keep going to left forever, so negative infinity. How far down? We'll keep going down, down, down to negative infinity. So at left, as x goes to negative infinity, the y is going to go to negative infinity. On the other side, we have, it's going to go right. The arrow is going right and down. How far right will it go? Positive infinity. How far down will it go? It will go down to negative infinity. So let's transfer those over. It's going to go x value to the right to positive infinity, and the y value is going to approach negative infinity. All right, on the back, we have increasing. So let's go. I'm going to work on this one a little bit quicker. Left to right, increasing to this coordinate here, and it's going to be decreasing for just a little bit. That's decreasing, and then it's going to be back to increasing for our last interval. So we have 2 increasing intervals. This is going to come from the first part. I'm going to do it in blue. It's going to come from the left, from negative infinity, from the left, because it's going left forever, till, let's say this point is at 0.25, 0.25. So the x value of 0.25. So increasing from negative infinity to 0.25. There's an actual coordinate there on the graph. So parentheses or bracket. It's then going to decrease from 0.25 to, that's at 1. So it's decreasing from 0.25 to 1. And then it's back to increasing from 1 to the right forever to infinity. And then you should join it with a U, meaning they're joined together. Domain is x values. X values are going left forever to negative infinity. You follow it, it'll continue to the right forever to positive infinity. Range, how low will it go? This arrow will keep one down forever. Down forever is negative infinity. Up forever, it's going to go up, up, up. It's going to dip for a little bit, but it'll go back up to positive infinity. Zeros. Where's it cross the x-axis? That's going to cross at 0 and 1. So 0, 0, and 1, 0. You could just write 0 and 1 also. Y-intercept is at 0 or just 0, 0. End behavior, looking at the ends of the graph. Down here it's going left and down. How far left? Forever to negative infinity. How far down? To negative infinity. As x value is approaching negative infinity, that's down here. The y value is going to negative infinity. On the other side, we have The other end of the graph is going right and up. Right is going forever to positive infinity, and up is going forever to positive infinity. Right is your x values. X value is going to positive infinity. The y value is going to positive infinity. All right. All that have a range of 4 to infinity. So what I would do is if I had more time, I'd go to Desmos and I would graph each one of these. I'm going to do a quick little graph, just a small little graph to kind of look what these would look like, each graph. So first one would look something like this. That's a linear function. The second one would be to the left 4, so it would look like this. Then its absolute value to the up 4. Then it's a square root up 4, so that's like this. Quadratic up 4, so that's like that. And a quadratic down 4. A range of 4 to infinity would tell me that everything has to be at 4 and up. 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 So the whole part of the graph has to be from kind of like above the y. It's got to be above the x-axis and higher. This point 4 is somewhere around here. 4 at the y value. 4 the y value. 4 the y value. 4 the y value. So it looks like it's the only one that you have this one, this one, this one, and this one. There we go. All right, what intervals is f decreasing? And this is f. I don't even have it labeled, so that's bad of me. Where it's decreasing. So it's decreasing from -2 to the right to positive infinity. So here we go. -2 to infinity. And then what intervals is f increasing? Increasing is this first part. It's increasing from negative infinity to the left all the way till we get to 0. So increasing from negative infinity to 0. Let's compare to what we have up here. That's this one. But I also did say you could use parentheses. It should be that one. Either is a good answer. All right, hope this helps you.